let's cut out a hole for the box. This is easily done. First thing we need to do is create a sketch on top of the clock face. And then from there, I want to project in the box itself so I can get some connected geometry to connect my lines to. So I'll create a projection, project, and then I will select bodies here, and then select the sides of the clock box, or the box, sorry. I say, okay, so now I've got all those points. Those points will move along. So if I move the position of the box behind the clock, those points would shift in, and that's why we want to use a projection. So at this point, all I have to do is create a box around those using those tied in points, and everything turns black because it knows where it is. I can turn off the projected geometries just to see how it's tied in with my 2-point rectangle, but basically I'm done at this point. And now, if the sketch geometries continue to show up, open up the sketch, turn off show projected geometries, and then finish your sketch, then they won't get in the way. Now, as always, I will name my sketch. So this is my box cutout. And now I'm going to do an extrude. So I'll extrude the box cutout. Should be easily done. And I can just select that part. If I'm not getting the whole thing, I can add to the, you see how it's missed a few of them. So I have to go back and manually pick each one of those. There, I've got them all. And now when I pull through here, you know, it's gonna pull into the box. We don't necessarily want to do that. What I want to do is say the extent of my cut is going to be to the object, which is the back of the clock face. And then I will set it to a cut. And under objects to cut, I'll just make sure that only the clock face is selected. It didn't show all the parts from the box because they're actually, technically speaking, part of another project, which is external to here, so it's not going to cut into those. But for now, I'll make sure they're not there. I'll say OK. And I've now cut out the hole for my box. So if I go back to my home view, I now have all of my parts. I've got a sort of a compartment there, and I've got my mechanism in place. I can now go back and maybe add some decoration and whatnot, but basically, I am done.